Good afternoon. It is the day after we've lost our first league match of the campaign away to GLAN CONWY. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get together any clips for the analysis, so please bear with us for this show today. If you want to get any questions, please put them in the comments, and don't forget to use the hashtag #TheAfterTalk. But right now, here's how the score went from yesterday's game as well as the other games, which includes a massive score. So Meliden have lost their first league match away to GLAN CONWY, and it was a lucky effort by Dion Lloyd, and two brilliant goals, has to be said, by Frankie Gugrel in the either side of half time. And unfortunately, we missed a penalty early on to equalise the game through Sam Hurd, through possibly their man of the match, Michael Peters. And the other scores from the North Wales Coast East Football League Premier Division yesterday, these were all the scores. And as you can see there was a major score at Ceredigion. Kilby won by 10 goals to 0. That is an absolutely dominant display, and proves that Kilby are the early pace setters in the league. Then we got Conwy Borough winning at home to GLAN by 2 goals to 1. Roche United lost their first league match of the season at home to Llandudno Junction, and Llanfecken Town have lost 1-0 at home to Moxtra Sports. And this is how the table looks like after match day 1. Kilby on top with a massive goal difference of 10 over GLAN CONWY in second, Llandudno Junction in third, and Moxtra Sports in fourth. The following teams that haven't played a game are Brokernu, GLAN, that's wrong, Llansan, yeah. So those teams that have got then you've got Roche United, Llanfecken Town, Meliden are at the bottom, and also at the very bottom there is Ceredigion. Now, before we continue on, here is a snippet of an interview with yesterday with Dan Slate.
Yeah, poor. We're poor. We were poor. Not going to beat your anniversary. We were poor. Lads know we were poor. First half, I don't think we were necessarily that bad. First half, I thought we kind of had chances first half. It's not played over 45 minutes, is it? You know, we missed a penalty at 1-0 down. That goes in, changing the game. Yeah. Obviously, I'm really frustrated now. I'm gutted. But first half, we were decent actually. We actually were decent. We did create chances, but it's the same as last week. It's the exact same as last week. It's where we're at.
And you can watch the rest of that interview with Dan Slate on our socials. Send in any questions or queries you may have to meldenfootball@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You're watching this right now on Facebook and YouTube. And don't forget to visit our websites for up-to-date information, www.meldenfootballclub.co.uk. That's www.meldenfootballclub.co.uk. And don't forget, if you want to win £50 at the end of the season with every right prediction, here's how you can do it. Fancy £50, play your predictions right, and you can do. Guess correctly as many match scores as possible throughout Meliden's season to miss your chance of winning £50 at the end of it. It's free to enter. All you have to do is put your name and prediction of the game on our website, or during the build-up in the Facebook comments. Entries must be 18 or over and have access to a PayPal account in order to transfer the winnings. New entries close after Christmas holidays, and entries after closing will not be counted. The very best of luck to you all. Okay, so let's just delve into the information about what happened yesterday. As you can see, all the other scores at the bottom of the screen. So, yeah, it was a little bit of a deserved loss. They were kind of top of their game. But the thing was, if you base the first half on the first 20 minutes alone, we felt like we could have had at least one more goal in. Well, at least one goal in. Like we've been performing well. Lloyd Hogg on his debut yesterday has been brilliant. Unfortunately, he didn't really get a goal in. Neither did there were plenty of opportunities to get the goal in through Jonathan Terry, through Kieran Hughes. And I believe there's also one maybe from Vinny Allen at one point. I'm not too sure about that, but unfortunately we just haven't been able to go. We were just not at the races yesterday. But and as harsh as it sounds, we need to try and build ourselves back up again before Tuesday's evening game against Conwy Borough. So we've got 2 more games in the next week. So we're home to Conwy. Well, 2 home games. We're home to Conwy Borough, and then we're going to be at home to Llandudno Amateurs this coming Saturday. And I think we have a 3rd game at home as well. I'm going to double check on the calendar just to make sure. But while we do that, I'm going to answer a couple of questions. So 2 of them from Deej Hobson. What do you think went wrong yesterday? I'm not too sure. Like, it's a mixture of we were maybe came out of the blocks a little bit too early, and also that I don't know, after we conceded the first goal, the goal by Dion Lloyd, I felt like we kind of like let ourselves go a little bit, and then every single time a goal went in, the 2 of them from Frankie Gugarel, we were feeling really low, and the frustration really got to us. So I think you can pinpoint that on frustration, but I think you just pinpoint that on the fact that we were just not at the races yesterday. Where do you think we need to strengthen? If I'm being completely honest, we just need to like strengthen our mentality, strengthen the mentality a little bit. Like I know like I said, we frustrated yesterday, and we haven't, like I said, we haven't been able to come out of the blocks, and as frustrating as that is, we need to try and refocus ourselves for the game against Conwy Borough, and Conwy Borough themselves are going to be a tough ask. We faced them twice already in 2 cup competitions in the last 2 years. Both of them were narrow defeat as well, so it can be done, but we need to be more on our game. And as easy as that sounds, I'm not too sure. I'm really generally not too sure about that. And we also got a question from Fletcher. Who was your man of the match for Meliden? I would like to say either. It's going to be either between Philly and him for trying to pinpoint as many goals as possible, as well as Tom Wright. But I believe my main man of the match is Lloyd Hogg. He tried and he tried and he tried yesterday to try and try and break through, but it wasn't meant to be. And don't get me wrong, when he came on, so when Lloyd Hogg came off, and Ewan Roberts, our another new signing, came on with Harrison Norfolk going up front. I think Ewan Roberts himself also did well between the sticks, but though, like, I don't know. I really don't know what to make of it. But I'm saying, for the majority of the match, I'm saying Lloyd Hogg. He did try, really, really did try. But what's next to be seen? Who knows? Who knows? Right. So our next 2 matches after Llandudno Amateurs, we're going to be also at home to Moctor Sports on the 23rd of August. So 2 Saturdays from now, and then the final Saturday of the month, we're going to be away for our North Wales Coast Intermediate Cup match away to Neffin United. So that's confirmed to be scheduled on the 30th of August, and it's taking place in Pwllheli at Caerdylen. If I'm pronouncing that right, if possible. Any other questions, please put them in the comments if possible, and I'll try and answer them as much as I can. From as far as my performance yesterday is concerned, I felt like I should have done a little bit more better in terms of the organising, the actual broadcast. I just didn't perform well as much as I would like to yesterday. So it's just, I don't know. But though, one more thing has to be said. For 3 soldiers yesterday, our chairman, Tom Fletcher, our coach, Dave Hobson, and former assistant manager, Luke Castley, who from 5 a.m. yesterday, walked from the mine, and also with a little walk in from Dan Sleet as well, alongside Colwyn Bay, wasn't he? I'm not sure if it was Colwyn Bay or afterwards there, but though walking from Colwyn Bay for a little bit, and then and the lads just along the countryside and made it all the way to Llansanfraid, GLAN CONWY, which is the actual town name, Llansanfraid, GLAN CONWY. All right, but that has to be said right there. So a reminder of the scores at the bottom of the screen there. So of course we've lost yesterday by 3-0. The goals came from Dion Lloyd and Frankie Cookrill for his brace. Then the scores from the other matches in the North Wales Coast East Football League Premier Division yesterday. So we'll start off, of course, with the 10-0 win for Kenmore Bay. If I can just get the scores up here, if possible. Round 1. Right. So the first goal I know came from Connor Morris, and so here we go. Connor Morris scored twice. Sean Sheridan scored twice. Matthew Rees scored once. Joshua Parry scored once. Ben Corley got a hat-trick, and Jacob Curtis-Jones got onto the score sheets. That's 10 goals against Kerry-Gajoo-John, who are not easy. Is not an easy team to beat as well. So, like I said, Kenmore Bay early pace setters in the league. Then we've got the other games in there. So Conwy Borough, who were facing this Tuesday, they won at home by 2-1 against Glanai. The goals on the score sheet came from Jake Carey and Jacob Guy for Conwy Borough, and Felix Domagala for Glanai. Then it's the next match below that. Rose United have lost their first home match of the season. They've lost against Sandown Junction by 2-1 at Betterson Rose. And the goals came from Tyler Oakley Evans for Rose, and the 2 goals for Sandown Junction came from Jack Williams, so he got a brace on that one as well. And then finally, the last match of the day was Moxter Sports winning away to Llanfecyn Town, and Moxter Sports got that goal in their game by Finlay Jones. So it's going to be a little bit of a tough month ahead of us, and we've got a cup match at the end of it as well. Again, thank you very much to everyone that's tuned in today. We'll try and get highlights if we can on Wednesday if we're able to get the clips on time, and if not, we'll let you know in advance. But right now, if they are highlights, then you'll know where to see them. This Wednesday at 5:30. Across all of our socials on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And then our next match will be this Tuesday. We're at home to Conwy Borough. The match will kick off at 6:30, so the match time will be at 6:25. The after talk will be the Wednesday evening at 4:30, and then the highlights at 5:30 on the Friday evening. So after the match has not gone our way yesterday, we are wanting to try and build ourselves back and hopefully get some momentum on the road. Will that come to us? Who knows? But anyways, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you for the game against Conwy Borough. But until then, good night.